Hello, YouTube. It's Fred here from HilliansBricks, and we are live. So this is our first ever live stream when we're going to do a live build. So today I was very lucky. I went to the Brighton store, and I was planning on buying some of the what's it called, the Lego diner, the 10260, and it turned out that they had this in stock. Because I was very surprised because I went about a week ago, and I deliberately asked, and they had sold out. So I was very surprised to see that they didn't have that in stock. So let me just test to see if the sound's working. Yeah, so it's working. It's cool. So yeah, so today I'm going to be building this. So I'm looking forward to this. So there were only two in store, so I bought this. Where did I leave my thing to open? Just bear with me 1 second. I left it on my other desk. Here we go. Now let's just open. I tried to open the box quite nice and gently. I don't open the seal, don't push them in. It's just seems to be the way I do this. Like to preserve the box in the best possible design. So this is what's all in the box. So maybe I'll leave the box here so people can see what we're building. And let's get organized. Back to 3, 4, 4, 3, 1, 2, 5, 1. Oh, it seems to be a little one, so I imagine we're going to be doing some of the little elements first in bag 5. And then we have the booklet here. So, yeah, let's open the book and let's get started, right? So I'm just wondering, is chat working? I'm not sure if it's enabled or not. Sorry if I'm wobbling a bit. Let me have a look. Should be enabled. I'm not sure why it's not. I'm just going to test it. See. Test. Didn't work. What's going wrong? Maybe it's because I'm not doing my own profile on there. So we shall see. So if anybody's on there and wants to send a message, let us know. Anybody that knows me and who's watching, they can always send me a text message on my phone. I've got my phone nearby, so I can check that too. So we got one little manual, some stickers, so show you that, and then the big manual. So we'll start with 1. I believe that's going to be this. And yeah, so let's get cracking, right? Yeah, I was very lucky to have this in the Lego store. I wanted to buy this last week, but they didn't have it available back then. So I kind of gave up on it, thinking this is not going to be available anytime soon. And then when I went in today to buy the diner, there I saw 2 of them just like beaming at me. I was like, oh, goodness me, I need this set. So there was a queue to get into the store, quite a big queue actually. I wasn't there from the beginning, and many people walked past it, and I kept looking as people walked in, and they all walked past. I was like, please leave one for me, and nobody picked any up. So as soon as I walked in, I went straight for it, and I got this set. So I was very pleased. I still got the Winter Village fire station to build as well. So I'm not sure if I'll do that on a live stream or not. Now, the reason why I can actually do a live stream today is that my little ones are not around. So my wife has gone to her mum's to go and help her with the Christmas decorations. So they're having a sleepover there. So Dad gets to have some time by himself, which is nice. I can do some Lego and do some live stream. So that's the first gingerbread man, and we got the gingerbread lady. So and I got some accessories as well. Let me just put them together. This is the first time I'm actually getting well into the Lego Christmassy building. It's not the sort of thing that I normally do, but this year I've kind of like embraced it all and decided, hey, it looks quite cool. Let's get it done. My wife's also got embraced it. We still got to build a reef and what's it called? the elf clubhouse, and I keep saying my wife is going to be building that, and she hasn't done it yet. So she's got lots of other things going on, I guess. So yeah, these are the two minifigures. Let me just double check though if there's anything with the chat. There was something I might need to change some settings somewhere, because I don't think. Let me just see if I write something in here. Hello. Is that? Yeah, that should. Okay, I can type from there. So, anyways, we'll see. Oh, the first build is a Christmas tree. So I'll leave the minifigures there. Oh, you can't actually see them, I guess. So they're here. These are the two minifigures I built. And let's start building the Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. Maybe I should put some music on in the background so you don't have to hear me singing. Because I can tell you that it's not a nice thing to. Oh, no, let's not rush Fred, because you should have put this on there first. And put that on here. Now, I do enjoy building Lego. Lately, I haven't had much of a chance to build some, but it's always nice. And I always look forward to this time of the year because there's always some Lego building going on for me. Now, I'm very excited about the new modular building coming out, the police station. That's very high on my wish list. Oh, hey, Ricky. Mr. Lee, I can see a message. Are you good at this building? Well, time will tell, right? I keep telling my son not to make mistakes and pay attention, and then irony is that I start making mistakes too when I don't pay attention. And it's quite difficult because when you're trying to build and looking at the chat as well, you make mistakes. So I was interested about the techniques with Lego builds, and this. If you look at this now, you would never say this is going to be a Christmas tree, but it will be. So we'll see how it goes. Key thing is always to make sure I find it, take the bricks first, because if not, you often forget pieces that you have to put on, and then you come down to a step further down the line and you'll be like, where is this supposed to go? Because I can't see what I've done. And then you look back a few pieces and you're like, oh, maybe I should have done a few other things as well. All right, so we need one of these, another cheese slope, another red one, another trans yellow. All right. Managed to get some more diners, Ricky? I know you were on the hunt for the diner as well today. Let's have a look. So it says I have to build this twice. So that's the first one. And let's do the second one. It's so nice and quiet. I do love these days once in a while, but then I do miss my kids as well. I did FaceTime them about half an hour ago. Here we go. You got two of them. Oh, yeah. I guess most places have been, people been staying home up there up north, right, Ricky? Your beloved TF3. Here in the south, we're still in tier 2, although I feel that might change sometime soon. All right. I kind of look forward to start building the building. That's what I'm looking forward to the most. At the moment, I'm building all these little things that are around it. But I just want to get cracking on with the main build. So, right. So we have to put this on opposite sides. Okay. And then I guess we build another two and they go on the opposite sides again. Oh, it's starting to take shape. And yes, we go probably 2 times again. Right. yeah, I went to a few stores today. I went to my local Smith stores, and well, it was just chaos. People just in there, forgotten the total concept of social distancing. People just, going crazy for toys. Now, um, Smiths have a good selection for Lego, but in my opinion, it's never the best value. And the thing that annoys me the most is when you go in there, they have the same set on multiple shelves with different price tags on it. So you're never even sure what you're going to be paying, because when you get to the checkout, it's like a lottery. Did I get the deal that I think I was going to get, or did I not? So, yeah. But, I find Smith's great to kind of go from a browsing perspective and seeing what selection they have. What have we got here? So we need another one of those. I haven't got a technique in terms of building and sorting pieces. I just kind of empty the bags, put them out. I know a lot of other people, they just put things out and sort things before they start building. I can't be bothered with that. Whereas I know my partner, she does have a lot of OCD, so I would imagine that she would sort things out first and then start building. I guess we're about to find out soon when she builds the set that she got. She's not been into building Lego, but she is kind of like having to embrace the Lego, because we're inundated with Lego in this house at the moment. And the two boys, they also love Lego. Not that they have a choice, right? Well, they do, but they love it. And it's interesting because one of my sons, the older one, Emil, he loves building Lego, but not so much playing with it. He just kind of like builds it and that's it. But my younger one, he just can't be asked with building, but then he just loves playing with it. So complete opposites. So I guess we got here one more of those. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, here you are. And then another cheese slope in dark green. And I think that's the Christmas tree built. We just put these on. Did they not put a star? Oh, yeah, I was about to say did not put a star on, but the star is the next bit. So that so far is the Christmas tree. So well, the stores might be shut, Ricky, but I guess I do think that you can actually go in and do click and collect. So if you pre-order, many of the stores, at least this was the case here when we were in full lockdown, you could pre-order everything and then still go and pick it up in store. So yeah, so they had like some skeleton staff ready, just people just to come and collect stuff, and then you didn't have to go into the store. Now these are some pieces I've not seen before. Now this is what, if find nice, you always see some pieces. I'm pretty sure that this must be bespoke for the set, or it's kind of a little, almost look like a kite shape. Where's the next one? There's one here. And then we've got, where's the other one? Bum, bum, bum. I'm sure you're stuck under something. Here we go. And then we've got a dark brown. Where are you? Maybe my technique isn't the best of doing this, because this is it dark brown or is it reddish brown? I have a feeling it's reddish brown because there is no dark brown here. That's sometimes the difficulty with the color schemes on Lego, the manuals. And I'm reading a lot of the forums where people build online stuff, build stuff that 18 plus, the dark manuals, the new on the 18 plus, it's quite difficult to see some of the color schemes. So that's Christmas tree built. Now, what we're going to build now is this little pram. Let's get move along. Looks very complicated rather than you like the 3D puzzles. It's not that complicated. You just got to follow instructions. you know, but I know that you've not really built much Lego, Ricky. I've built Lego since I was probably like 4 or 5. There's my phone beeping. I do like how this turns into a pram. So you can get some of the... Some people are very creative. I'm not one of them. I'm good at following instructions. And that's about it. I would love to be able just to start doing more concept designs and play around with ideas. And I've got ideas, I never know how to put them into practical building styles. Okay, so actually, I see the use of some pieces here. So they've got these little tiles, like I'll show you the ones with like dots on them. Those are used often in like cake shops and bakeries as studs for them, but now they're using them as kind of a part of the wheels for this push thingy. Right, let's build a few more. We need 4 wheels. That's another one. One more, and then the last one. What other buildings we have? So we're programmed to do the snow and the little train. So the snow blower and some presents, and there seems to be like a rocking horse over there. So those are probably all the parts of bag 1 and structure 1. So let me just show you. This is a little pram. Does it have a little baby? Oh, it's got a little print for the baby. Right, now it's the snow blower. So we're starting with this piece and one of those. And it's pushed all the way. Right. Flat pack from IKEA. Slightly different. Did you know that now IKEA actually also have some Lego related products? These special storage boxes where you can then actually build Lego on them. So this is a new product that they launched not so long ago. Actually, have I done this wrong? I have done this wrong. Not paying attention. I had the direction wrong. No problem. I fixed it already. That's what happens when you don't pay attention, right? So we've got these. These are not complicated sets to build, to be honest. You know, these are aimed at 12 plus. Some of the more technical builds can be rather complicated, and I've mentioned it on previous videos on here. The most complicated thing I've actually built was this mock, so this special design. So it was not an official Lego build, but it was what's it called? The Union Pacific, so the big boy train. I was a 3,000 piece train, and the mechanics in there to make that work were just, I don't know. It was just the most difficult build that I had ever done. It's in my wardrobe at the moment. So if you've been watching my channel, you know I'm going to do a garage conversion. We've got it all dug up now because they've done the gas works, and I'm still going to make a video on that. Yeah, that was going to be a dedicated room for storing some of my Legos. So that hopefully will then get out of my wardrobe. So, okay, so this is part of the snowblower thing. So we turn this, right, so this goes like this. You always got to follow the instruction, the way they're turning things around. So now we're looking at it like this. Speed build competition. Yeah, you get used to knowing the pieces, and it helps now. I've got a brickling store, so I'll get quite familiar with all the pieces. But yeah, some builds, they can take a rather long time. Now, I have no idea how long this one will take. It probably will take me a few hours. I do hope to finish it tonight, but we'll see how progress comes. But as many of you might know, I do tend to be quite a night owl, and I do stay up late. So I will probably have every intention of finishing this today. And we'll see. And there's a pink one. Does this have the wheels in? Oh, yeah, it does. Oh, here we go with the wheels already. Ah, that's where they go. Push the wheels in. Put them on. And then we put, oh, okay. Where is this piece? It's here. Let's push it the right way around. And then we go. So we need a white one of these, one of those, and then one of these. All right, that's snowblower finished. Pretty neat. How long did I take that build? Oh, do you mean the train? Yeah, that was because I didn't have all the pieces delivered all at the same time, because it took me several orders to, I think, but in total that took a few days. I did over like 6 days, and they were like 3-hour sessions. It was so complicated, and a lot of the times it was using unusual techniques that would not be approved by Lego. Like some of the parts were that these like plastic bars. They're quite bendy, but they were not bendy enough, and they suggested like heat bending. I was like, goodness me, I'm starting to heat bend Lego. This is not the standard of dealing with Lego. So that's one present built. That's quite easy. So yeah, that's why it's complicated. And just inside, there was a lot of technique to make sure that the wheels were working, and it was not like one of the base sets that you would find in like the Lego City trains. You had to actually build the undercarriage, all the elements, and making sure that all the gears were moving. And yeah, that was a rather complicated part of the build, but not impossible. I did try it halfway, and I found that it wasn't moving. So the main thing I had to do was then realign a few things, making sure that every single element was tightly aligned. Here we've got a little heart. Love you all. And we move on to, it's now started to build the train, which is this one here on the box. And always you will see at the end here, if you're not used to building Lego, but many of you will be, there's always some leftover pieces. So these are the extra pieces, and they always tend to be the small pieces. So what do we have now? Okay, we've got this. So one side. Like this. Oh, we've got to do it further back. That's it. And then another 1x3. You know, the interesting thing about this set is got the light brick, and I do like those ones. It just gives it some special character. That's starting to take shape already. So now we got, all right. It's just smart when you see these pieces. You never think that, you know, what could I build this? What sort of shape? And then they just come up with putting a few of these random bricks together. And here you go. You got a mini train. Just the imagination level is just not something I have. But that's why I love building Lego, because it makes me think about different things than what I normally would think. It's a nice way of relaxing, and I'm sure many of you find the same thing, that it's quite a relaxing thing to build Lego. All right, and then here we got the front and one of these. 98138. All right, that's the locomotive built. And what we have now is carriage for it, I think. Yep. See, the piece count is starting to diminish rapidly, which suggests we're moving on to bag 2 very soon. I'll give it another 5 minutes or so. And then we get to move on. All right, so this goes like here. And that one goes like there. Just line them up nicely. Oh, do they actually connect? They do. Oh, that's a nice touch. You can connect them, so. Gets easier as they diminish. Yeah, it does, but these were quite small bags. And I remember doing once, I hadn't built Lego in a long time because, growing up, become a teenager, kind of lost interest in Lego. And then I got back into it with the early modular buildings. And I think it was the fire brigade. And I was like, yeah, I'm not going to follow all the instructions. So before I opened the instructions, I decided to empty all the bags. I think like 1 to 7 or however many bags were. So it was like 3,000 pieces of Lego. Now I tell you that's a mistake. It was not easy to find all the pieces. When you were looking for that one piece that was in the set, it was taking forever. Yeah, this house will be more complicated. If you look at the back of this, I'll show you the back. I'll just turn around. It's got actually details on the interior as well. So that's another little of the present. So what we've got now is... It all depends how the complication level and how many elements they add per page. How if they do many pieces that you sometimes might forget, then it could be complicated. Oh, we now move on to the rocking horse. Now, I do find that when I watch my son build Lego, for him it's also all about speed, but he hasn't got the attention to detail yet, so he does tend to skip things. And then he comes like, Dad, why can't I do this? Why is it not lined up? And then we have to go back about 4 pages if we're lucky. If we're not lucky, we go back many more pages. And then we kind of have to go back to it. Ah, yes, you forgot this. And that's why it didn't line up. So, yeah. But he learns. And he's only 8 years old. And he's challenging himself with like 10-year-old builds sometimes now. He's like, Dad, can I have a modular building? I'm like, no. Not yet. Your time will come. And I'm sure it will come soon. Right, and we've got a tile piece there. So this must be the tail. Yep. And then we're building the front bit. Okay. Just gone a bit quiet because I just want to finish this. Hey mate, how you doing? I'm good. How are you, HilliansBricks? Thanks for joining us on this Saturday evening. Where are you joining us from? Okay, so we got the rocking horse, and it rocks. And finally, let's move it back around. So we are doing this one now. I think this must be one of the last bits. Yeah, last page. Woohoo! Then we get to go on to the main build. All right, let's finish this off. Looks like we got quite a few extra pieces here. What color is this? Oh, it's dark tan. 2 of the little wheels. Quite a bit. And this is another little train. So these are all extra bits that came in that we don't need. Let me just move the booklet there. Move these extra pieces into my cup of extra pieces to sort out. And oh, I've got another extra piece here. Move on to the main part. So let's have a look first how many. 230 is the end number. All right. So we start with bag 2. And we start with number 1. All right, let's get bag 2. I might move these bits a bit out of the way. Actually, they're out of camera shot, aren't they? Move them back a bit so you can see. That's not the area I will be building in, so. There we go, let's turn them around. So yeah, I've got some white base plates as well that I bought, so I'd like to think we're going to build some sort of scenery. Always make sure that the bag's empty. This. Quite a few arches. Bag's empty. There's a small bag of number 2 as well. So, oh, these are some interesting bricks. Never seen those before. Purple with like some sparkles in them. I've never seen sparkly bricks before. Is these Christmassy specific, or is it like something that they've adopted from the Lego Friends series? I'm intrigued. Right, let's get started. Step number 1. Woohoo! Here we go. Let's spread it out a bit. For those who joined late, yes, this is my sorting technique, i.e. there isn't one. I am quite good at spotting things quite quickly usually, so it doesn't take me too long. So right, so this goes there. So I guess this must be some sort of entrance related bits that we're building. Maybe. Oh, looks like that's where all these sparkly bricks are. Part of the windows. We live and we learn. Now we got 1, 2, another dark green, and another one of these. So that goes which way? The same way. I'm pretty sure my wife at the moment is watching television with her mum. Some sort of dancing program. If you're based in the UK, you'll know what I'm talking about. That's not for me. But each to their own, I guess. I'd rather be building Lego. All right, so we seem to be expanding the base already. So we're going here. This is some sort of the front bit. I'm always intrigued when I build it. What part am I actually building? And this goes there. Oh, the big base plate we need now. So that connects nicely along here. Just make sure we connect all the bits. Cool. Oh, and it looks like we're going to be building the flooring space now. So need 2 of these. 1 tile, 1x2. What color is that? That looks like dark blue. Dark blue. Yes, 1 of each. It gets harder when you start looking for the little pieces, right? This is when a sorting thing would come in handy. Okay, I need a little jumper on. Here we go. And I need 4 dark green still. Oh, so we're doing very good here so far. We've built all the little ones. As you can see there, now we're onto the main building. Mentioned earlier, I am hoping to finish this build in a single session. So how long have we been going for? Going for about half an hour. Took me half an hour to do all the little ones. Now we are onto the big build. There's 230 instructions. We are at 7. So we've got a while to go. But we kind of know where we are, so follow track. 5 2x2 tiles. The dark ones. If you guys got any Lego for Christmas, by all means share what you've got on your wish list, or if you know what's coming. I know what's coming because I told my other half what I wanted, and I actually ordered it, but she paid. So here we go. There's that one, and we need another one of the dark tan. Finding dark tan on a brown table is not easy. Oh, here we go. I'm getting a bit thirsty soon. I need a drink. Won't be having anything alcoholic just yet. Don't think that would make any sense whilst building this. 2 of them. 1 brick, and then dark orange. Yes, the coloring conventions and Lego is, well, or Bricklink, which is owned by Lego. It's always a mystery, but I've gotten used to it now. Wonder what part of this is built still. Still not convinced. I think maybe this is the front bit that we're building here. I think this is this side we're building. I could be wrong. Could be talking nonsense. I think I'm right because I can see the things we're building for the fireplace. So we need, is that 1x3? It's a 1x3, not a 1x4. It's this one. We need 1 more of these. Slope. Here we go. 3040. 2 of these. You guys been watching any Christmas movies? There's one Christmas movie I always have to watch every year. Well, there's a few, but watched National Lampoon the other day. That's always a good one. Classic. We still got Home Alone to do. That's another classic. Oh, I'm talking about off the scale complicated. You're just following instructions, Ricky. It's not that complicated. Just put pieces together. Tell you, it's easier than Airway Sim figure out that stuff. I know you play that game. The Joker. Yeah, that's not very Christmassy. Let me just have a sip of water. Yeah, talking about Home Alone. Now, if people have been following the Lego community, you know that Lego approved an ID set, which was the original house from the from the Home Alone movie, the first one. So they've built a design for that. I think if you go and search for it on Lego IDs, it's probably still there. And Lego have actually said that they were going to build that one. So it's likely going to come out, I would say, for Christmas next year, because it does take them quite a while to do those. But that will be a popular set. And I do hope that they build it quite big, although it won't be a cheap one if they do. Okay, so we got the first sticker. Now, I hate stickers, and I hate putting them on. I know I could be using the tool. Oh, I've done pretty well. Quite central. It says home sweet home. Right, now we are going to put this goes on this level. Bad Santa. Does it have traps and things included? Yeah, I think it's got lots of playability features with traps, and I haven't looked at all the details yet, but it does have a lot of those sort of things in there. So that's why I think it looks really good. It's got like spider elements and I don't know what else. I haven't looked at all the details, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the kind of thing why people are going to be excited about that set, is because it's going to have all these sort of weird and wonderful things that people can resonate with the movie. Like I've seen some shots of it where the robbers are literally in the house and he's at the top of the staircase with the two tin pots of the paint just about to drop him. So I think I've seen that. So yeah, there will definitely be some elements, but if they do it in the detail as what the guy who created it did, yeah, that's going to be a 250, 300 pound set. I don't think it's going to be a small set. So it's not going to be for everyone, but I do think that one will be ultra popular when it does come out. So it might be one that I will save up for if it does go to that level. But yeah, nothing's officially been announced on when it's coming. Don't expect it anytime soon. I would imagine maybe it could be Black Friday next year. It seems like the obvious thing, similar to like they've launched the Colosseum this year, Black Friday. I think that's the kind of the big set you might expect for next year then around that time. Seems to be the sort of price point. So far we got the base. And what do we have next? 2 dark blues. So yes, the Roberts. Mauve. All right, so we got some turquoisey elements. We need 8 of them and then 9 white ones. So we got 4, 5. Oh, doesn't help when I fling them around. No. I'll pick it up in a minute because I think there'll be a spare one of these anyway. Because these ones are always spare the little ones. And 1 and then 9. Not that you want to be seeing me just go under the table and disappear. Maybe you do. Maybe you're fed up already. 6, 7. Yeah, my counting skills are still there, just as well as I do have an accountancy degree. And 2. Right. So we're going to fill in this area and it's become some sort of like textured floor. Let's put those in. We have one with a stud on. Probably going to put something on there, I imagine. I hope the sound quality is good enough on here. I bought a new microphone today. Because I know that if you use the one from the actual, because I've got you streaming from a laptop at the moment, it's not the best quality. So I thought let's make an investment. Well, it wasn't too expensive. I only need 3 of them and 2 of those. Let's keep you there, and 1 of these. It's not very clear, this one. I believe it's a 2 next. And we have another 2 on the outside. 1 here. All right, 6 of those. 3, 4, 5. No, I haven't forgotten about that teal tile that's on the floor somewhere. And I'm sure if I step on it, it won't let me forget about it either. I don't need it for now, so I will leave it out there for now. All right, so we need 2 of those. Okay, so those go there. So these are like little snow mountains, I guess, yeah. And that one goes. Well, let's first put this one on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Yeah, sometimes you just have to count to find the right position. One of these. Oh, we're going into the reddish browns now. Is it one of them? Yep. So we're getting quite quickly through bag number 2 now. Is it just normal ones? Yeah. So we're starting to build this element up here, I believe. So I think we're going to be building the bottom half of that. Let me just make sure I've got everything. There's one more. It's this. So, all right. So this goes on top of there. This one goes there. I do like this Christmas set of them, and look forward to seeing what the Elf Clubhouse looks like in terms of builds. If it's got any functionalities. I know this has got a light brick in here, and I believe probably you got to press one of the buttons at the top or something to make the light brick work. So it's like a fireplace. All right, we need 8 of those. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where's the last one? Them. Always the last one that's hiding. Oh, here we go. So it looks like we're building the fireplace bit. It's getting rather hot here. I've got the radiator right behind my back, and I'm starting to get a bit hot. Might have to turn it down in a minute. So, oh, now we got 4 of the black ones. Black jumper plates. Where are you? Here we go. And it goes, in the middle of it. So, It's always nice to see how to build the techniques just to kind of realign things. So now they're going to put something else on top. I can see it already. Yep. So we need 2 of them. 2 brown ones like this. 2 brown. Where's the next one? Here we go. I don't imagine those are orange. 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 flames. This is a double fireplace, so it's one on either side of the house, one on the outside and one on the inside. So that goes in there like this. Oh, all right. I don't know why I'm apologizing to the box. Guess it's the British thing to do. Oh, Merry Christmas. Right. We're already at number 20, so we're making good progress. Let me have another sip. All right. It's not straight vodka, I promise you. Oh, maybe I might make it more entertaining if it were. Don't comment on that. 1, 2, 2, 2. And a red dot. A red dot here. So we're gradually building up now. From what I'm seeing, we have one of these here. One of these at the front like that. Lots of these decoration pieces. That's why I see the piece count is so high, because you've got a lot of these little elements. I need 2 of them. 1, 2. Oh, that's not the one. That's not the one either. There we go. 4 of those. There's 3 here already. It's handy. Handy dandy. There's number 4. 2 of the normal ones. 2 with the whole Technic bricks. Now I need 2 of them. 1. Where's the other one? Where are you? Here we go. Little pin. 1 red dot, easy to find, and 2 pink swirls. All right. So let's get started with 1 bit like that. Then we have this. Yes. Let's see how far we get after the hour mark. How long have we got? We've got 8 minutes to go to the hour mark. So I know one of my friends, she's got this set and she's thinking about building it. Her name's Elodie. If you're watching, hello Elodie. And I know she wants to know how long it will roughly take now. I'm probably a bit slower because I am distracted by looking at the chat, although I do think I am moving at a reasonable pace. And a dot here. So yeah, this is coming along quite fast. So okay, we got the thing like this. And so when you have to find the little pieces that it gets rather distracting, that you might suddenly slow down. Where are you? Oh, here you are. 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. The robbers. Okay, so this is 2 of them. That's an easy, just put 2 on top. Must be something going there. Oh, that's a little table that's coming there. I see that. It's in line with that. Okay, now we have 2 of each on there. Oh, it goes on there. I guess these are kind of like fire log thingies. It goes in there. And then we have this that connects on that. So we got so far. Okay, 7 of them. Easy. I like it when it's easy. 6, 7. And where do they all go? Oh, they go all around here. Make sure they're in the right direction, facing. These have different directions. Looks a bit bizarre, if you ask me. On that side. I think this is some sort of little outside table area. It's coming. Let's have a look. What have we got? We've got 4 of them. 3. Oh, 2, 3. Four of them. Okay, so you build this in there, and then you put the little seating bit underneath. Oh. Quite fiddly. Why didn't they put that in the beginning? Seriously. When there was nothing there, it would have been easier to do that, right? I wonder if any of you have been doing the calendar builds. So I did the one, well, I'm doing 3 of them at the moment. The Advent calendars, Lego City, Harry Potter, and Star Wars. I normally record the ones that I do the night before, but I haven't done it yet for tomorrow. I'll probably have to do that after this build. I tend to do it around midnight. That's my usual time of doing those videos, and then get them uploaded, ready to appear at 7 a.m. So which way is the orientation? The table's like this, I think. Oh, well, that's not good. Applied a bit too much force. The force is strong in this one. Well, my father is called Luke. I can see my phone is just pinging. I need to have a check what that is. Let's have a look. So is this just the base section? Yeah, this is now, gradually we're going to move up. So this is from now onwards, we just go upwards. So, but this is the base, yeah. Nothing spectacular. So it's kind of like gradually building up. So you'll see it'll start taking more and more shape as we go along. Need 6 of them. And 4 red ones. So sometimes when you get familiar with Lego, you start building something, you wonder, why am I actually doing this? What's this for? Like, why are they putting that bit there? And then like 20 pages later, you're like, oh, that's what this is. Oh, now it makes sense. And that's the beauty of Lego. Oh, just flung in my face. All right, so that goes. Here we go. It's looking good. I've got 4 of these. It is a quite relaxing pastime, Lego. It's, you know, even as a grown-up, I still appreciate. In fact, I think I appreciate it even more. Oh, the day-to-day rush. Sometimes it's just nice just to indulge yourself in a bit of Lego building in one of these. So here we go. So we're now on this side. Let's turn it around. Goes in there. So these are all like kind of like snow effects that they're putting in. That's what I'm seeing from this. Yeah, and that goes in there as a there, and we have there. Let's start the same process from over here. These are like the window sills thing, the bottom of it. Have you ever had pieces missing in a set? Once or twice, not often. Stress you out. No, it's just like I've done this for a long time, but Lego pretty good if pieces are missing. Like I had one recently where a sticker booklet was missing, and yeah, no big deal. They you just contact them and they'll send it to you in the post free of charge usually as well, as long as you know that they know you're not just asking for pieces all the time, and they see it's a legitimate request, and they see you also buying lots of Lego from them. I don't see why they wouldn't send it to you. Lego are known to have really good customer service, and yeah, I just recently experienced it with I had the brick heads my son was building. So I was skeptical, first of all, that he might have lost the sticker booklet, but no, it wasn't there. So send him an email, and I already got the confirmation that it's on its way. So not much more you can ask for, right? And then no charge whatsoever. And when I read online on many forums, people are always very complimentary, talking about Lego customer service. Yeah, they're good service. So it's probably one of the few companies that people can learn from what customer service should look like. But then they do make a lot of money. I think when I looked at it, my son was doing some sort of PowerPoint project, and he wanted to do it about Lego. And he started looking into Lego and the history and facts about Lego. And I think in 2019, so this is before COVID, I think they made something like 1 billion pounds when you converted it. So that's profit, not revenue. So they do have money. And it's just plastic pieces after all. And I think they're going to make even a lot more money. Especially in 2020 will be their record year, and they've announced that they're opening more stores. There's more investment coming, and also, for those who are watching or following closely, there's been a lot of knockoffs from China, like Lepin, for example. That's gone. Actually, the Chinese authorities have cracked down quite hard on them, which is surprising, but not if you know the full details about it, because Lepin was a Chinese brand, and what they did is, as soon as a Lego set came out, the design, they decided to start copying it, and Lego's intellectual property was just being copied, and the sets were sold for like a third of the price. So yeah, they weren't very happy about that, and it was a Chinese company, so many people thought Lego haven't really got a chance of fighting that. But they did, and I think the reason why is I think they demanded it from the Chinese government to do action if they wanted Lego to invest in China. So, and as soon as kind of like those guys from Lepin were jailed and arrested, Lego pretty much announced quite quickly afterwards that they're starting a Legoland in Shanghai. So you can see the two must be linked. Lego probably wanted to invest in China because it's a huge market and people are getting more disposable income there as well. And they love brands. So I can see why it happened. So this covers the inside, okay. And that's why I think Lego are going to make even more money come this year. And they are bringing out great sets, and they're aiming more and more towards the adult. That's a good question. I think they've got manufacturing sites in there, but they will probably get some sort of joint venture set up over there to make it work. But if you look at Legoland in the UK, they don't own the majority stake either. It's a Merlin Entertainment Group. Well, yeah, it's one way of looking at it, or they might start looking at buying old sets that aren't there yet. But then there's going to be Chinese brands as well, as long as they don't copy the. There's many brands out there, but as long as they don't copy the actual designs from Lego, there'll be no issues. Whereas Lepin was blatantly just copying the designs. That's why they got into trouble. It's a bit of a swear word saying Lepin, but many people got offended by that word, but now not so much because they no longer exist. And they were always from those sites like Wish and Alibaba. You could see some sets on like Lego were like £160. Alibaba, the same set, like £30. Clearly, it was not real Lego. And that's one of the annoying things when you do buy used Lego, bulk Lego, and you have to start sorting it, because I do sometimes sort it from my Bricklink store. You always have to sort the real Lego from the fake Lego, and that is a painstaking job. I can tell you that. Oh, I think we're very close to the end of bag 2. We're starting to run low on pieces. So we need 12 of those. 2, 4, 6. All of them basically. I guess it's going to be the same up here. 4, 6, 8. Yeah, all of those. So we're on to building some of these windows by the looks of it. Yeah, lots of billionaires too. I've been fortunate enough to visit China on multiple occasions. So I do work as a procurement manager. So at the time, in one of my previous companies, I had to deal with lots of suppliers in China. And they were actually really good suppliers. And it was always interesting. I had to go visit them at least once a year. So it's always an interesting experience, especially when you went into rural China, when in the middle of nowhere, and people look at you and you're the only Westerner there, and you're literally gazed at as if they've never seen a person. Well, they probably hadn't, so can't blame them. But yeah, I always find it fascinating, and I always enjoyed it. But I always love coming back as well. So you just disassemble the set back into original bags and separate parts. And disassembling is even harder than putting it together, I find sometimes. That's why you get these brick separators. I never disassemble them. Well, don't plan to. Although it'd be interesting now for Christmas, we probably will do, because it's the first time we're doing these Christmas builds as a family. And clearly these are not going to be all year round sets. So we are probably going to disassemble them for the first time. And then put them into poly bags. But I don't think we're going to be putting them in order. That's a good question. I haven't thought about that, what we're going to do, because every year we plan to rebuild them around Christmas. And that's going to become like a family day of Lego building. And as the boys get bigger, I'm sure they will enjoy that too. But yeah, I've not thought about how that will work for the big sets, because you don't want to, as I mentioned earlier, you don't want to put them all into one bag, because that will just be a nightmare to do. So we'll have to figure that one out when we get to it. Which is a problem for the new year. Which will be here sooner than we know. Oh, I missed the hour mark, so we're an hour and 10. Well, an hour and 10, and we're at instruction number 36 on the second booklet. So that's where we are. So we've got this. Okay, we're going to make sure that it faces outwards. So you see, I was wondering what are these bits here sticking up, right? But it works out now that these are the bits that just you attach this element to, and it's just so smart. I was just wondering how does this work, and now you can see this connects, and they become these colored brick windows. I do love Lego. So what else do we need? We need 2 of them. I think this is the last bit on this instruction. Oh, no, probably not, because we still got those. One of them, one of them, one of them, one of them, and two of those. So these bits stick in here. It's just the attention to detail. I did hear my phone beep again. I'll have a look in a second. And this goes there. Maybe this is like a coat hanger or something. All right, 3 of those. And 2 of them. Oh, we're very close to the end. I did say we weren't going to need any more of those teal elements, and I think I was right. I need to make sure I do pick it up from the floor later. So we've pretty much built up the fireplace. So yeah, this is the last bit from bag 2. So these are all extra pieces. Sure. Let me show you what we've got so far. Some of the windows. Let's see inside. Time for a sip. And let's get bag 3. So there's total 5 bags, but it looks like 3 and 4 are the big ones, and then I think 5 is probably the roof, maybe. So just show you the instruction. When by the time we finish level 3, it should look like that. And there's 2 bags for number 3 on there. That's an empty bag. It's interesting, we've still got these clear bags. You know, Lego are obviously conscious about their environmental footprints, and it's rumored, I don't think it's rumored, it's pretty much known fact that they are experimenting with some sort of paper bags. Now it's going to be interesting to see what they come up with. And I think they're running some trials already. I'm not sure in which specific countries they're doing it, but they are doing trials some places. So let's move on. So we need 1 of them. This is bag number 3. After 3, I might take a 5-minute break just to get a drink. I'm getting quite hooked. 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so put 2 of them together. All right, so we're starting to build up the sides now. I can see what we're planning on doing here. So, goes there. All right, so we're now putting this here so it kind of like seals in this window. This window would be loose otherwise. This goes there. And an element here. Okay, so we're starting. We've got more of these bricks here, colorful bricks. I think we're gradually going to start building this area up now. I forgot 3 of the ones. 1, 2, 3. Two. Now, what do we have? 1 by 4. Where are you? Here you are. What color is that? Brown. This is the thread sorting technique. Right, what have we got next? Where's the other color one? Oh, it's sparkly. There you go. So we go like this. It's going to be a small window, isn't it? Yeah, thought it would be. I'm intrigued how they're going to do the roofs, the sloping roofs. I'm looking forward to seeing how that's built. Okay, so we got 1, 2. Oh. 1, 2 ones. 1 white. There we go. It looks like it's all pretty much built onto 2 elements, just like this, and a white one here. And that's 1 each. So this is built around the entrance to put in this window in place, hold it. And this is put here like that. Okay. 16 whites and 16. Okay. Red, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm making these entrances now. Sorry if I'm a bit quiet. I'm concentrating on counting. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I know if my missus was here now, she would be counting random numbers, shouting at me just to confuse me. Because that's a fun thing to do, right? 4 of each, I think. And 1 more red one. Oh, look at that. I had a customer yesterday who came around. Well, I met him up because he wanted some bricks desperately for his son. And it turned out his son builds football stadiums out of Lego. I thought that was interesting. And I kind of looked it up, and yes, he's actually been on BBC News, I think, building German football stadiums. And he gets to go and deliver them to the football teams. So he desperately needed some bricks, and Royal Mail is letting people down at the moment because I guess it's a bit of a fallout from Black Friday. Lots of parcels still need to be delivered. So yeah. Hello, DK Productions or DKA Productions. Welcome. Where are you watching from? Oh. No, I didn't drop it. Where are you? I did drop it. I need to find this one. I'll be back. Now, this must be a great part of the stream, right? Seeing me find the Lego piece, which I have no idea where it's gone to. I think we've got a spare one anyway. Yeah, we will have spare because it's one of those ones that they always have spares of. I have no idea where it's gone though. USA, Maine. Oh, no worries. It's a lot earlier there than it is here. Must be another red one. Surely there's always spare parts of these. No, seriously, where's this piece gone? Kind of gone far. Oh, here it is. Got it. I got it. All right, so that's those ones done. That was quite a painstaking job. 1, 2, 4 of them. So we're starting to put the finishing touches on the door elements. That's right. Well, I do have over 100,000 pieces in my stock, so I'm pretty sure if I just lost a single round part of that, I definitely have it in stock. Where did those white things go? Oh, they go there. Let's put those in place first. This goes there. There's no point panicking, Ricky, about those pieces. It's a nice build, I must say. It's quite intricate though. Lots of little things, and I think there's going to be some detailed elements probably on the inside coming as well. So we're at 46 right now. Let's just get the pieces together. Two of them. Where is the second one? One of them, and then 2 black of these little ones. That's right. $9.30 right now. 9:23. Sorry. I'm just wondering what time I will likely finish. I think if I take a 5-10 minute break, maybe 5-minute break, I think it's going to be close to midnight. Maybe a bit earlier. Depends how complicated. Okay, we're already on back 3, aren't we? So, oh no, it'll be before that. Let's see if I can do this in 3 hours. Right, we need 1 of them. Depends how many more times I drop the bricks, right? Where's the darky one? The dark purple. There we go. All right. So this goes. How much this goes on the white bit? Sorry. Yeah. So we're gradually building up the facade of the building. And it's an easy piece to find. Things. No, I don't need that. These 3 1x3 plates. Where are you? There you are. 2 1x1s. There we go. There's 2 here, and then 2 1x2s. All right. So let's start with this here. So we're getting nice and level now. This goes on here. we're starting to build an archer, so I think there's going to be some sort of thing being designed here. Hi, Legos with Liam. Hi, Liam. Where are you joining us from? We're building the gingerbread house. Oh, getting to the door. Door frame the right way. Yep. 2 doors. Right, so we're on bag 3 of the second booklet. So we're making steady progress. We started at 8 p.m. UK time, and we'll see how far we go, but we do intend to finish this build today. So where's this? Oh, there's actually one inside like this. So we're putting the door element on. That's open nicely, and then we've got the same on this side. We put the door in here, and now we've got to put these things back. That secures everything here, and we're going to secure everything here as well. I have no idea. Google it, Ricky. So we're now building some lanterns. Seems like the Scandinavians do like things like building like this, don't they? IKEA, Lego. Now, this is what I mean by interesting concepts of using pieces. So this is like a paint roller, right? This is what usually would be as a paint roller, but they use this as well as a holder for the lantern. Now, that's why I think Lego is cool. And then you put the lantern into the piece here. I need to do this twice. So that's what I mean by clever design and clever use of Lego pieces that kind of repurposed for another thing that they can build with. And another dish. And another one of those. We're at number 50 of the instructions, and as we checked earlier, we got to go all the way to 230. So we got a while to go. But that is starting to take nice shape. Just want to share with you what that looks like so far. Our gingerbread house is coming along. Now, what are we building? Oh, it looks like we're building some interior. I think it's like a kitchen area. There we go. One of those. Four of them. 1, 2. The light brick is here as well, so at some point we'll be going to lighten up the fireplace. So always exciting stuff. And one more of those jumpers. Yeah, this looks like we're building like a kitchen area cabinet thing. Two of those. Here comes the sink. Right, I like to set myself challenges, so it's 9:30. Let's see if I can finish this thing by 10. Whatever this contents of this bag are. I should think so. Okay, so that's like the hob we're doing, I think. I imagine we're going to put some pans on. Is there a pan around here? No, I can't see one. Oh, there is one. Yeah, I can see one. Some azure. Oh, and there's a tap. And we need a mug. A yellow mug. Okay, so that goes in this area of the kitchen. So, looks like we're building some more cabinets now. So let's put pieces that we need first. Need 4 of these. 2 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Some of the colors are quite easy to pick out, which helps. Four of the swirly bits. 1, 2, 3, and I can see a 4th over here. 4. Bum, bum. Anyone watching the football tonight? This is nice. These drawers that they're making, they use the little swirly things that you usually get on cake toppings when you build Lego or other designs, and they're using them as like the drawer handles for taking things out. And now we have this one here. Beautiful. And that piece goes here where, you know, they left a bit blue here. I was wondering what it's for. Now we know what it's for. It's that. So, 2. 1, 2. No, we need 1. We need the pan. Oh, here comes the pan. And one of them. Right, so let's do the pan first. The pan goes here on the wall. Okay, so when you need to start cooking, it's right there. Now we have this goes over the window. See how they put that down there? Now I guess this is going to be a 4 and then a 6 across the door. Yeah. Incorporate the door. What's this? Chelsea are losing. Let me guess, Calvert-Lewin scored. One, 2. Oh, we got the 3. So I need a 4. And then I need a 1. A 1. There we go. So this goes like that. It's starting to take nice shape. I think you can clearly see the outline already. I think the next bit will be the chimney soon. I think we have quite a lot of the pieces already. Start to build up to that. Oh, and here we're going to build the other arch at the back. Need another one of them, I think. Is this one? Yeah. 2 of them. One of those. Okay. Okay, so that goes there. Around here. So we're putting this on here like that. Oh, it's time to put some other things on now. I like to get the pieces ready before I start building so I know I'm not missing anything out. That's kind of like my technique. Helps me from sorting it all. I need one of those. I need one of them. I need 3 of them. And then 1 dark orange. Is it dark orange? Where's the dark orange going? Oh, it's not dark orange, it's this one. Yeah, cool. First of all, we put that in the middle. Get the dark brick here, dark brown, just that bit there. We're about this height now here. Seems like the first floor is almost done. And now we put all this way across here. You can see you got an archway, and I'm pretty sure this is going to connect. Another 1x3. 2x3. Kind of overlaps. Strange. Okay, so now we're building some candles and some stockings that hang off the mantelpiece. Oh, let's get all the pieces first. 1, 2. What are those? These ones. 1, 2. At least the heating's kind of turned off now, so I was absolutely sweltering here about half an hour ago. At least now it seems to be cooled down a bit, which is nice. And looks like we've got 2 candles here on the side. Pretty nice. Show what they look like. It's a little candle. We've got another one to build. I'll show you in a second what it looks like. Dun, 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 dun. That's nice. I was wondering how they stuck together, but yeah, that's why you have this piece here. little stockings. Let me just show you what I've just built in here so you can see little stockings and candles on the fireplace. So that's what we've got so far. Oh, it looks like we're going to build a sofa. I'll just move this on the side a bit because there's lots of bits here. I might just build as I go along because it's all pretty much of the tan color. Okay, we'll put these at the bottom. Little studs, seat supports. Are you all sorted for your Christmas shopping? We've got the kids sorted. I just need to still buy for the other half. Apart from that, we are almost good to go. 1, 2, and 1, 2. Time to look at Amazon. Or August, Ricky, your favorite people. Just don't buy too much at once, eh? All right, so 2 of these here. This is like a nice little armchair that I'm building here. Very neat, nice and neat. Look at that. Armchair by the fireplace. I should have turned it around, but we'll just leave it like that. Oh, we're building the light up brick. It should be good. Here's the light up brick. First step, pull it out. Okay, that's to preserve the battery. Now, put in the pin. Oh, it's definitely working. Well, that's reassuring. To brown, white. Where's the nougat? There we go. Yes, they're not the bulk seller, Ricky, that's right. So this is, look, when it goes, it's going to create the color for the fireplace. So where does this sit and which way? Okay, so see, I'm already skipping ahead. Forgot a step here. I was wondering what was going on. Put that bit there first. Easy. Oh, not there. Put there. Put there. Now we can put this bit in between. All right, so only 2 of those. One of them. Another one of them. We will need another sticker in a minute. Let's start with, I think, this 6. 2. I've only done it for one set, Ricky, that I bought the LED light kit. I tell you, it was the most complicated thing ever because it came with 0 instructions. I did it for the assembly square. Yeah, those light kits can look good on some sets. I do agree that some of them, but it's not. Some of them can be rather expensive. And it's not been my priority to get the light kits. So this is what we got so far. So see if we press it down, the light comes on at the front and the back. All right. So what we're building now is we need 2 of them. 2, 1. We're starting to clear out here. 1, 2. All right, so we go with 1 of them. Okay, so we do this twice. So let's start with. All right, so it's built like this. So that goes. I imagine they look good, but for build must be extra. Yeah, the thing is, they tend to not come as part of the building instruction as you build it. It tends to be you have to replace parts as you built it, and when you have all these tiles on the floor space, sometimes you have to get the wires to go under them, so you have to lift half of it up, and it was so complicated. I tell you, especially we had like a 3-story building. Yeah, it was not something I was too happy about. So we got this. We got 1 of those. 3 of them. Starting to run low on pieces, which is good. Getting towards the end. Right, so let's start with this first. We've got 6. Another 6. Now this brick's interesting because this is now becomes like the extractor. So I just want to show you what it looks like from this side. Cool. So this goes on here, and this goes on there. Now we got these extra long pieces. This one. Let's start by 1 by 3. Right, instruction 75 already. So 1 of them, 2 of them, yeah. Now the swirly bit. Let's do the swirly bit first. Put it in. Get it ready. All right, so we've already started to build a second layer here. So we're around, where are we? We must be around here now, yeah. 2, 3, and the dot at the end. Now we turn around. All right, we're on this side here. We need 1, 2, 6 of these. So these are like snow droppy things. It's not recommended, but then I did have ones with poor instructions, the lighting kit. So I think you can recommend them if you probably buy them before you start to build a new set, and then maybe incorporate them as you go. I think that's probably the advice I would give. But I've only had experience with one, and it was, I don't know, maybe I bought it from a dodgy place. It wasn't the best to buy the lighting kits from, but they can be rather expensive. You know, some of them like 30, 40 pounds, and it's mostly USB powered, I believe. Mine was a USB powered. So now we've got 4 of these cheese slopes and 2 of the double. I think we're at 77. I think this is going to be the last bit before we move on. This is nice detail. These are like some effects that they're trying to create on snow. I'll show you in a minute. Fortunately, it doesn't really ever snow down here, or rarely. If it does, it doesn't lay around for too long. Yeah, so as you can see, this is what we have after bag 3. So this is what I mean by the snow effect bits that they built. And there's some here as well. Windowsill. So I'm just gonna take 2 minutes. Just gonna refill my water, and I'll be back, and we can start with bag 4. And what time is it? Oh, 21:53. So we're good. I'll be back in 1 second. Right. Quickly got some water. Good time for a commercial break. Well, I'll start opening bag 4. Got some coral pieces in this. Must be some interior. That's bag 4. All the little pieces. And then bag 5 is just 1 bag, I believe. So just show you what bag 4 gives you when it should be finished. That's what we should look like after bag 4. So which way are we looking at it? So we'll start with red brick. Yep, we've got lots of pieces again. So you go and roll off. Okay, so we're putting these ones already on for the slanted roof. And I need 2 more of those ones. Now we've got 4 of these. I think we should be able to finish by midnight. I can tell you, if I do, I will have a drink afterwards. Although I still have to build the advent calendars. Let's hope there's some minifigures today. Well, tomorrow. Well, because I always build it the night before for the next day. If it's minifigures, it'll be a quick one. Yesterday was rather long, which was today. So it was uploaded and available this morning for you guys to watch. Day 12. All right, little reefs. 2 red dots. I'll do this twice. Once above each door. Where's the other one? Oh! Stop dropping stuff. There you are. Right, it's always these little fiddly things that just go flying off. So, one above this door. And one above this door. And now what we've got to build is 4 of them. I must say I do look forward to this time next week, because it means that I will have finished work for the year. I won't have to go back till the 4th of January. I must say I look forward to that. Having that long extended break. Just no stress. Building Lego, which will be lots of, because we got quite a lot of Lego for the kids. And they will be very excited, because we actually managed to my older son wanted the hospital, and that's been very hard to get, but I knew he was going to want that. And my local independent store, like a small retailer, had it in stock about, I don't know, was it in the summer? After it had gone out of sale, so after it was retired. So I was like, wow, they still had 2 or 3 of them available. So I was like, I'll snap one up, because I know someone that will want that. So he's going to be very surprised when it turns up, because I told him it's retired, so in his mind it's impossible to get. Haha. Well, it's not possible to get as long as you pay for it, but I do not want to be paying extortionate pricing for it, so not for a Lego City set. Right, what have we got? Don't even know what part of the thing I'm building at the moment. Right, let's put this down. Let's have a. Clearly, must be only one of them. It's a tile 1x3. Yeah, it's a tile 1x3 one. There we go. Ah, this is part of the roof. For sure. And orange. Ah, here come the colors for the gingerbread house. Ah, this is why we need the wonderful coral. We're building these parts of the roof, edging around the fireplace. One. Oh, where's the other one? A bit of those, and a Technic thing that goes through there, and push it all the way through. Looking good. Now, where does this go? And 1. Commercial breaks over. Yes, okay, so that should then snap onto this black piece here. Right. That's nice. Cool. I guess we do the other side now. We got one of these. So it looks like we're doing quite a bit of roof elements at the moment. And these poor Chloe things, they're quite nice as snowy elements. All right, so we now have 1, 2 of those and 2 corners. Oh, you silly boy, Fred. You did it the wrong way around. You did not pay attention. Hope you're enjoying doing what you're doing this evening. You had a good day. No, Ricky went hunting for Lego. I did the same. I left my house this morning around 10:30. I didn't come back till 4:30. That was not just for Lego, but it was mostly Lego. All right. So I started with the Lego store visits. Then I went up to have some lunch. Had a Five Guys burger. Airways sim, Ricky. I hope you're still beating everybody, as I know you will be. One of these pins. Three hours around August, Liverpool. Smiths. Yeah, I went to my Smith's toy store and it was not a nice experience. It was just too busy. Oh, okay. I see what happens here. Interesting. Right, we need one of these in here. We need one in the front. Connector pin. Another one. And then the long blue one. And that connects all the way through. My fault entirely. Sure, I know. You sound like my wife. It's always my fault. Actually, this is not nice. This is not the way I like it. I want it. Needs to face the other way. Let's take this off. Well, I can't take it off because it's connected. I'm fiddling now. It's just to make it line up properly because otherwise we had some grooves in there. There we go. And now we put these pieces back on. Because those elements had some grooves in it, so they had holes at the top and I didn't want to see the holes. So I fixed that. 2 hours in, he's doing well. Hey, Len Gamer. Yeah, 2 hours in, we are so far at bag 4. But it seems to be lots of fiddly stuff at the moment, if I must admit what we're doing. This whole set seems to be quite fiddly with lots of little elements. So we've got 2 of them at the bottom, right? How many pieces? It's 1,477. Well, you can't see the side of the book, can you? That 1477. Where are you joining us from, Len? And then we need also. Let's make sure I don't lose that piece. Luxembourg. Oh, bonjour. Neighbor. I'm originally from Belgium, actually, so but I live in the UK. So, yep. I have been living in the UK for 20 years this year. Came to university in year 2000. Hi, Water. I won't speak West Flemish. How do I like it? When I left Belgium, I was 14 and I moved to Spain, so that was good. Belgium, don't miss it that much because I left when I was 14. Do miss some of the food, but it's not far away for me to travel to Belgium if I need to go. It's 4 hours drive with the Eurotunnel, door to door, maybe 3.5. So it's not bad. But I like the UK. If not, I wouldn't have stayed here. So got wife and family here now. And Lego prices are not bad. And yeah, we have Legoland, maybe just over an hour's drive away from here. So with the kids, we do tend to go at least once a year. I used to have a Merlin pass, so I used to go quite frequent. But this year we've been once, about 2 months ago. Beetje West-Vlaams bij gaan babbelen zitten, ja. Is this set an exclusive? No, this is the Lego Creator set, the Christmas set, Gingerbread House. As I was saying earlier, I tried to get this last week in my local Lego store, the Brighton one. And I went in and they said, oh, we haven't got one. We sold out. They still had the Elf Clubhouse. And so I was like, okay. And I did see that they had quite a lot of the diner sets. So I went in today to go buy a few more of the diner sets. And as I walked in, I saw that they had this set. Suddenly they had 2 of them just reappeared. And I was like, whoa, 2 of them. I need to snap those up. So that's what I did. So I bought this one earlier today. And I thought, my wife and kids are not home today. They're at my mother-in-law's. So like, oh, maybe I'll do a video and I'll start recording, doing my first ever live build stream of building this. Yeah, that's the one, $84.99. Fortunately, this is not really sold anywhere at a discount because this is one that only tends to appear on Lego. Maybe some retailers like John Lewis might have it as well. But yeah, if you are looking for deals in the UK, do follow my channel because I do tend to keep an eye out for lots of deals all the time and do advise people as soon as I see them available. I do like a good deal. My job, outside of playing with Lego, I do have a full-time job, which is as a procurement manager. So as a procurement manager, it's kind of my job to always find a good deal. So I'm always hunting for good deals and tend to know where to look. And I'm subscribed to quite a few forums. And I make sure that when I see the deals, I share them with you so you also have the opportunity to buy them. I guess there is no Lego store in Luxembourg, and I know that in Belgium there's only one official Lego store, which is kind of like surprising. Here in the UK we've got 17, I think. New one just opened in Bristol. But yeah, I guess you would need to go to Germany, someone. I think they might get discounted in January if there's any left. that's your best bet to get some. Otherwise, I don't think you have much of a chance because they don't have them all year round. These sets, they tend to just bring them out just before Christmas. Well, I think in the run up to Christmas, they kind of become available from the summer onwards, and people snap them up as they go up towards Christmas, and then usually come, I'd say, just after Black Friday, around Black Friday, and they start to sell out of them usually, and then people are like, we don't have any more. I think this year was a bit different because obviously the lockdown in the UK, the stores weren't open, so you could see online everything was sold out, and then come the lockdown restrictions lifting in terms of the shops opening, or at least you can go in and pick up stuff from the shops. They had plenty of stock available there, but they had none online. So you could just go into store and try and snap things up, because Lego.com has been pretty poor lately in terms of availability. Oh, there's two? I didn't know there was one in Brussels. I know there's one in Weinigem. But on the Lego website, I looked and they said there's only one, and there's the one in Weinigem. I didn't know there was one official one in Brussels. I would have imagined there should be one. I guess, Len, you being in Luxembourg, you can go knock on Amazon's door and see if they got any stock around the corner. Low taxes and all. Might be worth getting them. Don't think they would allow you. But I remember once going to, for work, I was in Germany and I had to fly back from Luxembourg airport. So I was expecting to be a very quiet airport. And I do have a passion for aviation, which Ricky will know. He has one too. And I couldn't believe that Luxembourg is like 1747 after another. And I was like, what's going on here? And then it turned out, yeah, Amazon are based here. So Cargo Lux was just flying in from Hong Kong, all the parcels. So yeah, it was nice little airport, very efficient. If you could get delayed there, that's usually a problem with your airplane or inbound flights, because there's nothing there to hold it up otherwise. That was my only time that I've been through Luxembourg airport. Now, where's the other place? And Belgium I've been to many times. I still got most of my family there. My parents moved to Spain when I was 14, but they're now back in Belgium. I haven't seen them in a while. It's been a year now. But, you know, for Christmas I sent them a crate of champagne, so that'll keep them happy. I don't know what they like. So we're kind of building up the chimney now, by the looks of it. So I always like the way that they make sure that you kind of like level off. So you see, we're kind of leveling off right now. Any decent aircraft sets, Fred? There's actually none officially right now, but there's all like the little city, but I think they're just nonsense, right? They're aimed for little kids. But there's a YouTube channel you should check out. It's a guy called Big Planes, and I think he's British, and I think he's quite young, and he built like amazing Lego bespoke airplanes. And he's built like the Air Force One 747, and I'm telling you, it's huge, right? It's probably the size of this table. And I know he's working on an Airbus A380, and he's built like American Airlines 757, like with all the silvery pieces. That must have cost him a fortune to do that. And he goes to conventions. He might be American. I don't even know where he is, but it's definitely worth checking out. So, and Lego tried to come out with a famous set for Lego fans is the Osprey Boeing helicopter. Then they pulled that set just before it came out due to the fact that they thought it was going to be an issue because they don't want to make any war-related, army-related themes. And it turned out that this set is mostly, well, this helicopter is mostly used by the military, so they decided to pull it last minute after some complaints from some group in Germany. But yeah, I really wanted that set as well because that's probably one of my favorites. In terms of my favorite theme, Len, I would say I do like the modular buildings. That's probably my favorite, I would say. But you know, I just like building Lego. My son likes building the trains. Most grown-ups, they like, I'd say, Star Wars. I haven't really built any Star Wars. I do like watching The Mandalorian, but I'm not like a Star Wars geek, let's say. So I've not really gotten into buying Lego for Star Wars for building, let's say. It do gets annoying, this dark colors sometimes. All right, we're here. Good night, Water. Mock building for Star Wars. Which one's that? There's some good channels as well that I've seen some amazing Star Wars mocks, especially guys in the US. You have M&R Productions. He's kind of crazy, and I think he bought like 100, 500 first battle packs and kind of all laid them out. But he's probably one of the biggest YouTubers when it comes to Lego for Star Wars. So I'm pretty sure you will have checked him out. He's definitely one if you're a big Star Wars fan, to go check out his channel for all Star Wars related things. He knows his stuff. And then there's all these conventions in America. I'm kind of looking forward to like COVID being over and done with, because I would imagine here in the UK we will have some Lego conventions and displays as well. And that's something that I want to start exploring as well. Well, and they do tend to shout a lot. I find on these people from YouTube on the other side of the pond. You know, after a while I get headaches from all the shouting. And I've got two boys who, if I just let them be, they'll be on YouTube 24/7, and they love Minecraft, so they watch all these people playing Minecraft, and it's so noisy, and they keep shouting, and it's like, oh my goodness, can they just not talk normally? I think this is another roof panel that we're building. I think it's a roof panel on this side that we're building. So we're going to be, I believe we're building the roof bits on this side now. So that's what it looks like. So you're originally from Luxembourg? Yeah, it's starting to take shape, which is good. So far, so good. It's kind of like you can see the constant, I won't say it's repetitive, but the kind of like the way they're approaching the roof plates are at a different shape, but the structure behind it is all the same, where you kind of like pin it in and you get the same pieces. They follow the same steps in the process just to get to it. And now we go like this. And yes, this will be that one. I think now we're going to be building the one on the other side. That's right. Moved here. Yeah, it's very detailed. Interestingly, like when I went to the Lego store last week, as I said, it wasn't there. I was kind of disappointed. So they had the promotion here where you spend £150, you get the free ice rink set. So, and I bought, what did I buy when I went? I bought the fire station, Winter Village fire station. I still have to build that. And I saw that they had the last year's the mini gingerbread. So there's a mini version of this one. I've actually got a box of it, and it's Here in the UK, it retails for about £17.99, and I bought that one just to make sure I got up to the £150 that I needed to get the free gift. So that's one of them that I bought. I still have to build that as well. So yeah, there is a less detailed version one. It's like micro scale almost, but yeah, this one is quite detailed. I didn't realize it was this detailed as well. And I would be expecting it's going to be the same with the Elf Clubhouse. So we'll see where we're at. And now, just like this. Yep. And another one of these glowy things. Push that together there. Completed sets. The problem is space, where to put it. That's always a problem with Lego. Hoping once my garage conversion is done, I'll have a bit more space, or at least to move some stuff out of the living room, which is driving my wife a bit crazy. But she doesn't mind. But yeah, that should hopefully be by the end of January. I'll have my own room mainly for my brickling store, just to store all my parts. I do have a big backlog of sets, and I think that's the other side done. Let's make sure it snaps in. Okay, and now we go back to this bit here. So what I said earlier, gotta make sure that this time this gap is at the bottom when I plug it in. So lesson learned from the first step. I want to make sure that this doesn't appear at the front. Okay, so it's only one bit. This is quite simple. So you pin it in, but you didn't stay in. Let's fix this, because this is not as robust as it should be. Just double check where the position is. So we have it like this, and it goes like this. Let's try again. I won't line up. Here we go. All lined up. Brilliant. I do have a website, but I haven't put all these things on yet. Maybe something I can start doing. I think it'd be better once I have more space to actually put things. It's finding all the time, that's the problem. As with everything. Right, so I've got to build another one of them. What's the time? 10:25. Yeah, at this rate, we definitely should be finishing before midnight UK time, because we're making good progress. We've got one bag to follow after this. Hopefully not the most complicated bag, but you can see we're starting to elevate at the moment. We're starting to build this bit here now behind the structure. Need a 6, and then 2 of those. Yeah, I don't want to shout. But hey, there's people who like that, right? Everybody has their own thing. Okay, so we got two. There we go. Hopefully, when I get my own room, well, my own room, it's not going to be just my own room, but I mean my Lego room. I'll be able to do more of these sort of like live streams, hopefully, because then I can kind of like isolate myself from the kids, and because now I'm doing it in my living room, and also normally my wife would be in here watching TV. So if I have my own room, I can just go in there and then make some more videos like that. I've got quite a few sets that I want to build that I have in storage, but not being able to build yet. Like I've got the tree house, I've got the haunted house. I know I'm getting the bookshop for my Christmas. What else have I got? I've got the Bugatti, although there might be an investment, but I think I'm reading more and more people saying that it's a really good set to build, so I might be tempted to build that as well. I've got quite a lot of stuff in stock. So I'm not desperate to buy any Lego. Actually, it told me to turn. Oh, I forgot to do this side. So, yeah. Purple. And hopefully one day we get a bigger place, because that's the next step. Once we've done this room, I want to start saving some money to maybe buy a house where we have a dedicated room where we can actually build a Lego city. That's the kind of like the next step that I would like to take in this journey from Lego. When I was younger, I used to have a Lego city as a child. And my parents decided, this was in Spain, so I moved everything from Belgium to Spain. And then they suddenly decided, whilst I was at university in the UK, well, let's sell the house. And they sold it with all its contents. I was not happy. They're like, oh yeah, Fred's at university, doesn't want to play with Lego. No, I don't want to play with Lego, but that doesn't mean that you can sell my Lego. And there were some great sets in there. I had like the monorail and everything. How many of these ones are there? But at least I've managed to secure a monorail recently, the space one, in good condition. But yeah, I do miss. I had a beautiful layout. So one day the ambition is to get that sort of thing back. Bye, Len. Thanks for joining us tonight. Hi, Commander Fox. Where are you joining us from today? We're building the gingerbread house. I'm sure you gathered that already. And we're making good progress. We're on bag 4 of 5. I would say we probably maybe got 45 minutes to an hour left to go, depending on the difficulty. If it's all these fiddly bits like this, then it might take a while. I think we've got to build some elements that go on the second floor. So, but no, apart from that, we're making good progress. We started at 8 o'clock UK time. We're now 10:30, so I've been doing this for 2.5 hours. All right. Okay. Just must say this is one of the nicer builds that I've done in recent times. It's very detailed. It's an enjoyable build. It's nice. You know, this is my first ever live build stream, so it's nice to actually have some interaction as well, so it doesn't feel like I am doing this on my own. It's I can have some conversation whilst I'm doing this. So, some snow details. So I'm around this element here now. We've got two of those. No, two of them. Where's the other one? There we go. And then two of them. Let's put the little one in first. Right. 6 G slopes. 2, 4, 6, and one of them. So there's all the snow effects. Adding the attention to details, the different textures. That's all for me to turn it so you can see. This is what we got so far. This is fairly simple. Just filling in the gaps behind here. And what do we move on to next? Okay. So you can see here the elements we built earlier as well. As those are the Christmas tree and the snow blower and things like that. And it's like a rocking horse and a little train and some gifts and gingerbread man and gingerbread lady. Well, that's not put on properly. Ooh, what are we building here? Some sort of bed, I think. So yeah, we're getting close towards the end of bag 4. So what we need now is one of them. So this goes there. This is interesting. This is where a lot of the detail work comes in play. What is it? Oh, this is the bath. The bathtub. I wouldn't have thought it. Now it kind of makes sense as you see it. And we got this. Good old Lego. You do keep surprising me. Turn it around in a second when this is finished. And just gonna put this. Where does this belong? There. that. This is the bathtub we've got so far. Oh, and we're building a toilet next to it. Where's the white brick gone? Oh, there. I thought I'd seen it. This is the last page of bag 4. Bag 5 is next. The next will be then to complete it. I am worried about one thing. Why do I have one of these left? That's not normally the case. This goes like that. Okay, I'll put these. So that's what we've got with. Oh, this is very loose. Okay. Well, it's just secure again. So this is so far our gingerbread house. And now we're going to do bag 5, which is the final stint. We've been going for 2 hours. Oh, there's 2 bags. Sorry, I thought it was 1. 2 hours and 37 minutes. So we're at page 155, and as you know, we're going to go to 230. So we shall crack on. And let's turn around to the front. Looks like we're starting with the fireplace. 5 of them. 1, 2, 3. You can see why there's nearly 1,500 pieces in this. So this is the pole, that when we press on it, we can still, this is kind of aimed at the light, isn't it? Make the light thing work. And we've got one of these at the top. So this goes in there. So I think when you just press it, you can see the fireplace lights up. Imagine now we're going to build a chimney along it. That's right. Right. Let's see why we did it now, because we're doing this. So now we need 2 of them, 1 of those. How we're building up nicely. Now 1 of these. This is giving it a lots of color this way by putting it like that. Okay, so Dark brown. One of them. I need another one of them. So we're up to that level. So we're near the top. Still got any people in the chat? Or... Four of them now. 1, 2, 3, 4. It didn't drop. I need more of these slates. Where are they? Yeah, when you start having tons of these little 1x1 round bits, you can quickly see things start adding up in terms of piece counts. Here's the other one I need. So it starts like this. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3. Where's the fourth here? I think this is going to be the chimney done. Now, why does the light bulb not work? Huh. There we go. It does work. Cool. Panic over. Let's turn it back around. This looks like we're going to make some more detail in the interior. So we need 2 of those. So I better get the pieces first because these are all little ones. Little fiddly ones. This reminds me of when I built Hedwig for Harry Potter. And that was a nice build as well. The Harry Potter owl, the one that's got that moves mechanically. Not a Harry Potter fan, but I thought that set looked really good, and I was intrigued how they built it, so that's why I bought it. I need 3. Where's the third one? Let's maybe move some of the bigger pieces out of the way. No, I won't need them until the roof comes. There we go. That's the one. I need a 1. I need some tan. Yes, we all need a suntan. There we go. I think these are all the pieces that we need. So let's start with this. I wonder what this is going to be up here. Some sort of bedroom, maybe. Looks like I'm building a rug of some sort. Yep. Let's have a look. What's the next step? Yeah, this is bedroom. Interesting choice of color for part of the bed. The pink underneath the bed. I wouldn't have given a pink bed frame like this. 2, 1, 2. And I'll need 10 of these. Four. So this is the final bag that we're doing. So when these pieces are gone, you know, the set will be finished. Then I will have a drink, which is what I'm looking forward to. Keeps me going. As I mentioned earlier in this video, I am a bit of a night owl. I do tend to stay awake quite late. But this should not be late. We're not even midnight yet. We're not even 11 p.m. So nothing to worry. Okay, so that's the bed. Oh, now the table next to it. So tomorrow I will probably at some point record as well the work that's been done so far outside the garage. It's nothing very exciting. It's just they dug a massive hole on our drive. They've kind of moved the gas meter inside the garage, and now we have to wait till January for the builder to come. So I believe he starts on the 4th of January. We are going to start having the work getting done to. Is this just a normal stud? Yeah, it is a normal stud. To convert the garage into a room. That reminds me, I still have to pay the deposit. Maybe we should get that done tomorrow. Oh, interesting lampshade. It's not coming on the 1st of January, it's coming on the 4th. Yes, VRB. Oh, this is like a baby cup thing. So, okay. Yeah, 4th of January he'll be coming, Ricky. It's quite interesting experience with the gas work because there was we had to make sure that we had them all lined up to come and do the work. Because first we had our local gas provider. They can, connect the gas and disconnect the gas where it can go. Then the other guy came to move the meter, and then the gas company, they are not allowed to connect it back because then they would have a monopoly. So we had to have our own gas person come and gas engineer come in and reconnect all the pipes. So we had to make sure that we lined them all up to come in the day as things were progressing. Fortunately, it worked out all quite well, and we had heating by the end of the day, which is good. Just as well at this time of the year. It looks like we're making another roof panel here somewhere. Be interesting to see which ones this is for. So We need a 3. There's a 3. So 1 and a 2. Be intrigued which one's this for. 1. 4. What time is it? 10 to 11. This could be done by 11:30. This blue. This is colorful. Gingerbread. Orange. Must be like similar to the people who build the arts sets now. I think I'll go a bit crazy just having just dots like this. I think it'll be just doing my head in. I'm not sure that the Lego art sets are for me. They do look good though, especially the Darth Vader. You get all 3, the big one. I've got 2 of these brown ones now. Oh, you Muppet, Fred. Oh no, yeah, you Muppet. Got it wrong. What have I done here? Stupid idiot. Pay attention. At least I caught it. Caught my mistake. Now we have 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have 2 of those. And we need another one of them. This is then how we connect the roof again, okay? Very smart. So that's this roof panel here. Goes on there. Make sure you can see it. Let's go back a bit. So we're at instruction 182. As you know, we gotta go to 230. If you've been watching from the beginning. And we need a 1. I do wonder if there's going to be any more Lego deals coming out before Christmas. So Argos had some good ones. I saw that Smiths are moving some stuff in terms of pricing. Yeah, Smiths were moving, and I saw that John Lewis price matched a few things, but there weren't anything spectacular for me to make a noteworthy video on. But yeah, I'd say Argos is still the best shout right now. I'm always looking for deals, even though I've got plenty of Lego. Always on the hunt. Even if it's not just for me, I want to make sure that you guys are aware when deals are available. I do tend to post them as soon as they come available. So I know not everybody is looking for the same thing when it comes to Lego. When I see it and I think it's a good deal, I let you know, because I do track prices almost on a daily basis, so I do know what's a good deal, what's not a good deal, based on have I seen it cheaper anytime recently, or is it just the cheapest that has been for quite a while? Things like that. That's what I bear in mind when I consider what's a deal, what's not a deal. Okay, where does this go? Okay, so this goes. So this just connects. Oh, but this must be wrong. Oh no, still goes in there. Okay. All right, so we got this part first done. So now we got to connect the element. Here we go again. The long blue one. Where's the white? Swirly bit. Oh, you got to do it twice. Aha. Interesting. Let's make sure. Okay, then do it again. Same process. This one you connect from both sides. Lesson learned from the first one. Make sure that the thing at the bottom. Yeah. So that's taken shape nicely. I think we're now going to do the roof element for this side. So we got a 8 by 6. This must be this one. One, two. Pieces are rapidly disappearing. Which can only mean one thing. I'm getting closer to the finish. Looks like this roof is higher. Because clearly the shape here is a bit higher as well. And now we've got all right, so more of these colorful dots. Part of the gingerbread house. The orange one here. I guess you could mix and match whichever way you wanted, but let's just stick to the instructions. Pink. There must be another pink here. And a yellow. Where's the other yellow? Down here. Oh. Oh, now we got 4 of these. We're almost finished. I can sense that drink coming. So that goes. Okay, we've got a 6, an 8, and a 1. So 6 goes here. And the 8, and if all is good, we have 1 left. Perfect. But 197 the instructions, so remember we got to go to 230. 1, 2. And then we have, where's one of these connecting things? It's across. We also have one of these round ones that goes across the white and the brown. We'll put 2 more of those first. Wondering what's going on. It's dark when you look at it brown on brown. It's not the most straightforward from the instructions. Got another one of these. Goes in the bent end here. And then we've got to have 2 more of those that go around to give it some stability, I guess. And now we have. Here we go. So that's the big side on this side here. Let's just put it in. That's starting to look really good. And we now start with this. This is the final countdown. Best I don't start singing. Because if I do that, that will not be any good. Let's try and keep it Lego related, eh, Fred? All right. You can see this table is, pieces are disappearing. We like it. So some more colors. Orange here. Blue one goes there. Pink there, I think, and then a yellow one over here. Now we flip. We're at 206. 4 and 6. Yeah, left good. Now we have 4. Dun, dun, dun. I do like the way that they've structured these sloped roofs. So, I never kind of built anything like this before. So it kind of like helps me understand if I wanted to build a roof that's like sloped, this is the way to do it. This is the way. Mandalorian. And then we put this on here. Another one of those. And we have logo as well. That slips in there. And that goes in between nicely. Perfect. And again, we built 2 of those. That's that one. And then one more on this side. Oh. Let's turn it around. Push that through there. Yeah, I can't see how I'm going to just, talking back to earlier. How will I build this again for next year? Can't really see how I can destroy this. Might have to take it apart in parts. Maybe take the roofs off, and because it's not like some of the modular buildings that you can just take the roofs and the levels off. That's a problem for the new year. That's the wrong one. Oh, this is brown on brown. Reddish brown on reddish brown. Which is not ideal. of those. And 2 of these. Brown. I think this must be somewhere for in the middle. Yeah, that's what it looks like. You know, this is our first ever live build. Let us know if you enjoyed this video. Just leave a comment or something as well, because so we know whether you want us to do this thing again, or you know, also if you have any questions or you want to have a Q&A session, by all means leave them in the comment section below. I do like to interact with you all, and making sure that I'll openly answer any questions. We're all part of the Lego community. One of the things that I found is that people in this community tend to be quite nice most of the times. Okay, so and this will go on here. All right, oh, that fits perfectly. That's beautiful. And now what we've got to do is build some other stuff for inside. So some more, I think we've got to build these candy canes, and there's something inside we still have to build as well here. So let's see. Let's start. Then we have this hanging off. Red thing hanging off. That's a tower rail, I think. At least that's what I think it is. Oh, it built like a separator between the rooms as well. Yeah, it's a tower rail. I'll show you. See, there's a tower rail, the red and the green at the top. That bit there. That's what I just built. I think this is the final bit because I'm on page 222, or instruction 222. So let's see where this takes us. Let's make sure we keep all these things to the side. The one. Ah, that's where this goes. Guess we've got to build a red one now. Oh, oh, oh. We're almost there. Almost there. Oh, this has got the sound on it. Smart, smart, smart. So we got to put a sticker on. This is Candy Lane. And that's, folks, is instruction 230. Hello. So we have literally just finished building it. So as you can see, that is a wonderful build. Let's just see if I press this here. You just got to push it down. You can see the light comes on in the fireplace. And then we turn it around. At the back, there's also a fireplace there, you can see, with detailed bathroom, bedroom, and then a downstairs area. This is one probably of the best Christmas sets that I've built so far. So I built the ice skating ring as well. So, you know, we've got all these little elements here as well that go with it. These were the first build. We'll see how it goes with the other things that I still got to build. So here are the gingerbread men. I've got to build the fire station. Those will probably not be live streams because it won't be set up for it. And the family will be back. So with noisy kids, it's quite difficult. And but yeah, we do hope you enjoyed this video. Just let us know what you think. If you've got any questions, if you want me to do this again at some point, let us know if there's any sets that you're favored or any themes that you're looking out for. I just wanted to say thank you very much. It's been the longest thing I've recorded. It's been over 3 hours. So yeah, thanks for now. And now I'm going to go and enjoy my drink. So have a good evening and stay tuned because tomorrow morning we'll be back with day 13 on the Advent calendar build. Bye, everybody.